wife says I don't listen. Something like that. I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention. We've all heard the joke, but one of the most valuable gifts that you can give to anyone, spouse, children, coworker, or friend, is listening. Specifically, active listening. That's what we're going to talk about. Let's get into it. Welcome to Leadership on the Run. For a lot of people, listening comes easily. They can focus on someone else and give their undivided attention for long periods of time without interrupting. They ask great questions and they can summarize what's been said. Others, not so much. Stephen Covey has a great quote on this. He says, most people do not listen with the intent to understand. They listen with the intent to reply. Today, I'm going to give you 5 questions you can use to audit your active listening skills. Rate yourself 1 to 10, with 10 being the best. Now, there's some value in auditing yourself. Even better if you can enlist somebody who knows you well. Maybe somebody who you communicate with a lot. Let them answer the questions for you. And then you can compare how you scored yourself against how you're coming across to someone else. If you're married, this is a great one to do with your spouse. All right, here are the questions. Number 1, how good am I at taking the time to truly understand? Number 2, how good am I at asking open-ended questions to draw out what others are really trying to say? Number 3, how good am I at being able to summarize what I think I've heard from someone to check that I've gotten it right? Number 4, how good am I at using body language to communicate interest and attentiveness in a conversation? Number 5, how good am I at resisting the temptation to jump in and assume I know what the other person is talking about? Pause the video and screenshot these questions. Come back to them often to keep your active listening skills sharp. The questions you scored lowest on, or the ones with the greatest disparity between your self-audit and the one someone else did for you, is where you need to go to work. Just like any of the other leadership principles we talked about, it's going to take some intentionality on your part in order to grow and get better at active listening. More than almost anything else, this one skill has the potential to skyrocket your relational intelligence and your influence with others. Short and sweet today. I was hoping to keep your attention. For those of you who have come along for the run, 2025 is now in the rearview mirror. It's a good year for me. I hope it was for you. Most miles accumulated in a single year since coming back to running in 2020. I managed a PR in the 5K, 10K, 15K, half marathon, and full marathon distances. And a running highlight of the year for me was getting to run the Boston Marathon. That was an incredible experience. Speaking of Boston, in just a couple of days, I start my training block for Boston 2026. It can be 15 weeks long, a modified Hal Higdon plan. There's going to be track intervals, tempo runs, marathon pace runs, long runs with a bunch of easy mileage sprinkled in there as well. Coming into it feeling pretty good, healthy, fully recovered from the Biloxi Marathon I did in mid-December. And I'm excited for what's in store for 2026. Love to hear from you in the comments below. How did 2025 go for you? And what are you working on and most excited about for 2026? Let me know. Regarding the channel, let me know if you'd like to see more or less running data on my weekly training. We're in this together, so whatever's most helpful to you is what I want to put out there. That's going to do it for today. Thanks for making it to the end of the video, and I'll see you next time. Until then, keep moving. Remember, no one gets better by accident. Great leaders are intentional.